Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to NXT Takeover Respect Live Reactions, and it's time for the finals, baby. The finals of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. We've got Baron Corbin and Rhyno. We've got Finn Balor and Samoa Joe. It is a tag team classic made up of two thrown together tag teams made up of singles competitors.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me either, guys. But here we are. Looking back at the recap, the only justification I can find for Jordan and Gable not being a part of this equation was I guess they wanted clearly defined heels for the finals, and even though Jordan and Gable are heels by definition with how they
They
act
get
and carry
cheered.
themselves,
Yeah, that's
they
true.
get cheered and Gable is likable. So I guess for that reason, I could be okay with it, but don't make a mistake, folks. I still got sour grapes. As here we go. Balor with the bad wheel is actually starting this off. And Rhyno is he's picking his spots, man. He knows that leg is bad. Teasing the lockup. Just wondering how they're going to go about this here.
I don't know if you heard it, John, but I heard a little bit of a rumor. A little birdie told me that a former TNA star that's never been in the WWE that I know of might end up debuting tonight.
Interesting,
Not going to
interesting.
name any names. I'm not even going to drop any hints. I'm just going to throw it out there, and if it happens, you'll know what I was talking about.
Certainly,
And at the end of the night, if it didn't happen, then I'll let you know what I was talking about.
well, that's fair enough. I mean, I've been hearing some things myself. Again, I won't go too deep into it because we don't want to be too specific and then look like we have egg on our faces. But
Right.
you never know what's going to happen in a takeover special. As you see there, Corbin takes the tag.
And it's definitely seemed fairly, let's just say, uneventful so far.
Yeah, and look, I've had fun with the show. I've had fun doing live reactions with you as always. But really, when I look back on this will probably go in the B tier of takeover specials.
Oh, and we knew it
Uh,
would be, or at least I thought
yeah.
I said that it would be.
Yeah, I mean, you said it would be. I thought it would be too. I mean, hell, they practically billed it as more of a B show because I mean, the NXT Championship isn't even at stake. It was this tag team classic and this 30-minute Iron Maiden match. It
Yeah,
just didn't really have the build to me of like this big monumental takeover, save for the
nice
main
drop
event, which is
kick.
still to come. And yeah, nicely done there. But you got to imagine that's hell on Balor's leg,
Joe had just tagged himself in.
as he
Oh,
should. Smart strategy there. This guy's gonna try and cut the ring in half here, keep Corbin at bay.
I think the crowd likes Joe. And we've
Yeah,
seen this matchup before, too, so we know that Joe can get the better of Corbin.
certainly, yeah. Yeah, I didn't like that so many people took a dump on that match at the last Takeover
I don't
Brooklyn.
think anybody took a dump on it. I just don't like that people only ever gave any credit to Joe, acting like he was a one man show, like he was carrying the match by himself. It was a great match between both guys.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's no look at the leg there, and Corbin kicks out. Joe gonna try and stay on it here. We know that the winner of this tag team tournament will be
You know, I'm not
presented.
usually one to rate matches, but I think Joe Corbin from the last Takeover was a solid like 3.5, 3 3/4 stars kind of match.
I thoroughly enjoyed it, dude. I thought it was a great power matchup. Made Corbin look awesome. Joe had a legitimate opposition, which was nice, and
Nice
powered
choke
Joe
bomb.
down. And then look at that hook to the leg, and that's what I'm talking about there when I say legitimate opposition. And Corbin now going to try and stay on it.
I
But
absolutely love his worked punches, man. They don't look worked. He looks like
yeah,
he's just throwing potatoes out there.
absolutely. Like I'm telling you, man, Baron Corbin doesn't get enough credit. He really doesn't. It's
You know, I
it's a
think that the
shame.
one negative that came from Kevin Owens having such a short stint in NXT is that he never got a face run.
Yeah,
Because, you know, all top guys in NXT, even if they are top heels, they eventually end up turning face because of the crowd.
right.
And I really wish we could have seen Owens versus Corbin.
But look at Owens though, just still maintaining that heat. What a heel he is.
He
So
is. He's
great.
a fantastic heel.
And
Look at
unfortunately,
Rhyno, though, just kind of manhandling Joe here. It's not something we see very often, if ever.
yeah, and then again with that belly to belly, which again I agree with your sentiments. This close to main event time. Yeah, don't make it look like such a secondary maneuver, but
Surprised nobody went up to him in the back and were like, "Hey, man, our main event tonight. One of the people in it has a belly to belly as a finisher, right?"
yeah.
Like, oh, Rhino, you're old school. You're supposed to know this stuff.
Yeah, really. We shouldn't even be lecturing you right now. You
It's
should
a
be
rookie
lecturing yourself.
mistake, man. It's a rookie mistake. Either that or it's just an ignorant mistake and that he doesn't know. Did
Right.
you not watch the product, Rhino?
You know it's the product that you're on.
Yeah.
It's like I kept hearing about NXT, so I just thought I'd join it, but never actually watch any of it. That sounded good to me.
It's like the one season of Tough Enough. Can you do a spin-a-rooney? Spin-a-rooney? What's that? And JR was just like, do you not watch our product? And then John Morrison, baby, pulls out the frickin' ridiculous flares and calls it a spin-a-rooney. And
Yeah, that's funny that it was Morrison too, because everybody knows that like he's my guy, but yet he was such an ignoramus about the spinneroonie, and Jim Ross wasn't having any of that crap. It's like,
our
all right,
son.
it's like, all right, Jim, I'll give you something, and then bam, ridiculous.
Breakdancing.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, Baron Corbin's breakdancing right now all over Samoa Joe. That front face lock now, it's just been overpowering, Joe. Both of these guys have. It's a strange place for the babyface team to be because it's going to come down to Finn, and he's got the bad wheel in the first place.
Yeah, I don't know if I would even say overpowering. Maybe Rhyno was overpowering Joe, but I feel like Corbin is just beating him with leverage at this point.
Yeah, he's kind of muscling through him. Not necessarily the more powerful guy, but yeah.
Oh, what a
boo! Good God.
Oh man, Baron Corbin's so underrated.
He is.
And it's because of his look and because of where he came from, and it's not fair.
It really isn't. I think you got to give everybody a fair shake. I mean, there are some indie darlings that I'm like, they're all right, whatever. That's kind of how I'm feeling right now with with Apollo Crews. I'm still waiting for that connection, but Baron.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that's how I feel about Blue Pants. I just can't get into her. I don't think she's very good, but the crowd freaking loves her. So whatever, send her out there, do her thing.
And there's the
the Pele gear from Joe.
Yeah, I was waiting for it after that back elbow, and now can he get the tag to Balor here?
Can Balor get in this match healthy? Is what the question is.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a resounding no.
Joe, you're going to the wrong corner. What are you doing, man?
And I think Finn's even like, dude, what are you doing right now? And there it is.
Nice drop kick.
And using Corbin to do it. Wonderful.
Almost like a poetry in motion.
Yeah, buddy.
What a chop. Woo!
Now Balor.
And over.
Oh, that leg though.
That knee, though.
I'm glad he's staying mindful of it because if he no-sold it, I would have been pissed. The kick.
I can't even remember if he's selling the right knee or not. I'm just going to believe he is.
There you go.
Oh, but
right.
Rush
right in.
Man, perfectly legal. Even if the ref would have seen that, which he didn't. But even if he would have, he couldn't have done anything about it.
Yeah, rush right in and wreck your shit.
Right, that's right. Ruining people's days with Rhyno.
Rhyno's like, this is the closest I've ever been to being relevant. You are not going to ruin this for me.
Rhyno taking a page out of Wade Barrett's old theme song. I'll be your end of days.
Oh, snap.
And it ties in with Corbin, too, because of his finisher name.
Again, oh, snap. Just like Finn's knee against the ring post.
Yeah, that's the ultimate snap, crackle, and pop.
Oh, and believe me, maybe the crowd, I really...
Didn't you used to say something like snap, crackle, and the crowd didn't pop?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh my god, of course it's you. That's how I knew it was you, because it's just so you.
I'm so shameless.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, keep picking that leg apart. Yeah!
You shouldn't be ashamed about being shameless, John.
I'm glad you feel that way, my friend.
Oh man, Finn is really hurting now, though. That knee back into the corner. You don't want to be there, Finn. Oh, he just ate a clothesline and another one. One more, Corbin. Oh, there we go.
Legs. Oh, the back elbow.
Oh, but the massive side slam.
Oh, the dominance, though, and then hooks the leg in deep.
Joe, you're a little late there. If he wouldn't have kicked out of that, you would not have been there in time to break it up.
Yeah, way to play defense, Sloppy Joe. That's a Steinerism. Oh, man. The Steiner brothers. He cuts his hair, paints his face, thinks he's threatening me. He's still a fat bastard. The Steiner brothers should have been in this tournament. I would have been rooting for Scott the whole time. I would have been like, I don't care that you're 50, Scott. Do that Steiner screwdriver.
Hey, John, you know where Rhino's from?
Where?
Canada. A little place I like to call Mexico North.
Oh my god, yes.
Sling Blade!
I wish you would have said that Scott Steiner voice. I would have died.
You think I'm gonna call some pussy move like the Sling Blade, John? You kidding me?
Oh, and Joe gets the tag, and I think I'm probably gonna lose alone before this is all over. And now Joe's on offense. Inverted atomic drop. And he just kicked the face right off of Mexico North, and there's the senton. Dude, the funny thing is, and I know we've had our laughs about Donald Trump, but and there's the Uranagi. I was gonna say, if Scott Steiner voted for president, I'd probably get my vote. Oh man, now Joe scored the ring. Oh, but could it be Gore?
No!
Gore!
He's
Balor
kicking
made
out. He's kicking out. Or better
no!
yet, Finn Balor's gonna break it up.
Wow, that
Finn
tells me.
is in so much pain right now, though. Look at him.
Oh, and
End of
Corbin
days.
finished.
No.
Wow,
DDT.
DDT.
Nice.
Wow, I think Balor and Joe are going to take this like you thought, bud. Let's see. Corbin's on the outside.
Rhyno
Wait.
has already hit Joe with his best shot. Nice penalty kick there from Balor. Rhyno knocks him off the apron.
Oh, yeah. Balor and Joe are taking this because now it's down to Rhyno and Joe.
Yep.
I don't think anybody's going to get involved. It's going to be Gore, miss, Muscle Buster connects. There's the kick. It's going to be Muscle Buster time here.
Oh, but look at this, dude. Balor.
Wow, still?
Oh, my
really?
God.
I can't believe Joe so willingly, though, gave the tag. It's like, dude, you're going to die. No, my leg can take it. My leg can take it. My leg can take it. It took it. Oh, God, it hurts. Oh, God. Goes into the cover. 2, 3 count. There it is.
Wow. They won. Oh, my God. And how fitting is it that the champion gets the pinfall that wins the thing?
Yeah. Dude, I'm going to ask you straight up,
How
though.
is this a tag team tournament? That's my question.
First of all, it's a farce.
Your singles champion just won your tag team tournament.
Makes no sense to me. But here's my question to you. Are you going to be pissed if there's no turn here? Because, like, I think
I don't necessarily need a turn, but some kind of swerve would be nice. Anything to make me surprised.
I would love Jordan Gable to be like, "Hey, we weren't really eliminated," and then come out and pick the bones. Oh,
Yeah, I mean, well, this whole thing is supposed to go until 10:30, and it's only 9:24.
Yeah, really.
So I don't. I mean, obviously we have a 30-minute match left, but even if it takes 15 minutes for them to build up to that, it'll still be over at like 10 after.
Right.
And it's supposed to go till 10:30, so I don't know.
Yeah, we were promised that, people. And how you see there, Corbin and Rhyno again, just the recap. Yeah, I mean, it was fun. There were good tag team matches. It's just now, okay, so the team that we thought was going to be unstoppable actually was unstoppable.
You know what, though, John? This almost, and this is absolutely terrible because I can't stand the way that they book things over there, but this almost reminds me of the AAA Lucha Libre World Cup. The super obvious team to win going in ended up winning.
Yeah. You're right, bud. You're right. And there it was. Somebody hits somebody else with the trophy. That's what I was waiting for. Like, somebody takes the trophy and they crack it over the back. Everybody else looks like...
And there's Dusty.
Well, there's Dustin, and then there's Cody, of course, yeah. Dusty being...
Yeah, oh my God. I am so sorry. That was a horrible mistake.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. But, of course...
Dustin and Cody.
Yeah. Dusty, of course, being honored here. This tournament was named after him.
It's cool to see Dustin without the face paint on, though. I will say that.
Absolutely.
And, I mean, even, I will say Cody at this point, too, because he's had the face paint for so long now.
Yeah, I've finally gotten
used to it. Oh, Cody's going to cut a promo.
Here we go.
Wow.
Yeah.
I freaking love Cody, man. He's so good at talking.
Yeah, man.
Sounds like something Triple H would say.
Yeah.
Huh. Wow. How
Nice.
hard must this be for him?
Yeah,
Even
man.
this much time later, it's not like this just happened last week. It's been a while, but still, just stirring it up has got to be just terrible for him.
Yeah, it cuts deep, man. It cuts
Yeah.
deep. There it is, folks.
Huh. I mean, really, if you think about it, that's the first time he's said anything about it on a public medium.
Yeah, man. It's just, and I say this in a good way. It's just so weird not seeing him in the face paint on being Stardust.
Yeah.
And then there it is. The unstoppable team to do it actually did it. They are the winners of the inaugural Dusty Rhodes Tag Team
That
Classic Cup.
trophy is massive.
Yeah, it is.
Jesus.
Oh man.
I guess it all kind of just comes down to, I guess this is going to be maybe like a yearly thing, and they wanted to set the precedent that the best of the best win it.
Yeah, that's a good point too, because they're going to be doing this again next year, and
I didn't know if they would be, but this result convinces me that they will be.
yeah, certainly.
All right, guys. That being said, it was a solid match. I will say though, I think that of the 3 tag matches that we had tonight, my favorite was still Jordan and Gable versus Corbin and Rhyno.
I agree. I'm going to go back and watch that match again. Honestly, if I go back and watch any matches from this show, it'll probably be that match and potentially the main event, depending on how that goes. So,
Then I would toss Cruz Breeze in there because that was a fun match too.
yeah, that was a fun match. I agree. Yeah, that was good.
All right, guys. So that being said, we'll be back with our main event of the evening. You all know what it is. I ain't gotta say it. We'll see you then.